Is he or she there? Okay, let us move on. So that's good. Has anyone ever experienced a hack before? This is just easy in the comment section, please. Just yes or no. Okay, King BT, cybersecurity is the protection of computers and data from hacking, authorized, unauthorized access, and cyber attack. That's good. So in the comment section, can we just have a Y or N? Yes or no? Have any of us ever experienced a hack before? Be it social media, be it personal, whatever, your bank or your phone. Okay. So no, 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 no. No one has experienced a hack. That's good. Wow. We have one. Okay. Okay, that's good. Majority says no, and we have just one person that has experienced a hack. Well, let me not pry into your personal detail, but okay. We live in the digital world, so from like the moment we wake up, can we see the slide? Um, can we see describe? The last message on the chat is no, so I don't know if you're answering to. Okay, thank you. All right, thank you. So, so why cybersecurity matters? So we live in a digital world. So from the moment you just woke up, like from when you wake up, you interact with technology. Most of us, like your phone, your email, your bank app. Some people just straight up they go to their email to check that job you're applying for, the internship. Yes, but it's not changing. Know if you guys are seeing it. Let me see. Just see me a moment, please. All right. Can you see it now? Mr. Mario, you're the one that says not changing, or is it just from your end? Okay, perfect. Um, so you see, like I said, why cybersecurity matters. Now, number one, we live in a digital world, and data is valuable. Our personal data, academic data, financial data, so and more. An attack happens to everybody, not just company. So most people now, when they say attack can happen, they'll think, oh, it's just the big guys, the big companies that as little as the person might be that he or she can't be attacked. But the thing is, once you have access to the internet, once you use technology, you are let me say you can be attacked, you can be hacked. So sorry. So a quick question, a quick question. Like I said, I want this section to just be interactive. So a quick question, yeah. If someone gain access to your school portal now, I believe most of us are students. Yeah, we're all students. Even if you're not a university student, you can be learning something. So if let's say your school portal this is really something else to be panicked about. Why? Well, for those that have F and you say your grade was changed to A, that would be a good thing though. Can you guys hear me? Let's see. Can someone confirm if I can be here?
Yes, can hear you.
Okay, cool. All right. I would really say, okay, let me just answer the question because we really don't have much of the time and we have much to cover. So if, for instance, my grade is being changed, someone access the school portal and change my grade, it would really matter. Like it would. Because and this is one of the reasons why cybersecurity really matters. So it's not just about companies, it's not about finance like the major company banks and all others. Adele says he can't hear me. Okay, I think you should be your network, or maybe you go out and join in again. So cybersecurity is for everybody, for everybody. So even our data. Can someone please just handle the chat box so yeah, know what is wrong with Adele? I believe everybody, other people can see my screen, what I'm streaming. All right. Please just handle the chat box then. Okay. So, um, um, the data now, the attacks now affect everybody, not just company, not just institutions or the big guys. Some people will say attacks. Attacks affect to the smallest person you can think of is vulnerable to an attack. So, like we said now, we attack can be someone when who was that made mention of cybersecurity being protection of computers and data from hacking. So we can have our valuable things as personal data, financial data, academic data. So just a quick chat now. If someone should gain access to your email, if someone should gain access to your email, what damage can that person do? Okay, thank you. What damage? I'm just seeing your chat, Mario. What damage can that person do? We all have email address here. We all have our email. So, let's say if someone have an access to your email account, I would like us to unmute. Someone unmute and just answer. If someone, just imagine, just play this scenario in your head now. Someone has gained access to your email. And what damage do you think they can do? So most people would think that email, well, is just email. There's no money there, or it's just email. There's nothing much there. But I know there are a lot of things that can go wrong. Can somebody answer, please? I would like us to be
Many things.
okay. Many things. Many things like what?
Like the accounts, the many things. Anything related to that email account.
Okay,
True.
let me take it from the many things is actually referring is kind of when an attack actually gain access
Who's speaking?
mail channel. Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you, but then the network is breaking.
Okay.
Well, go on. I can hear you now.
Okay, what I was actually saying, what you were saying, many things could be maybe an attacker gain access to mail, and there is something crucial, maybe something that is linked to it. Person may gain access to another financial account, gain access to some critical things that you actually keep in it. And also, you may be even flagged, because phishing play also on top from that That's the basic.
Okay. Thank you so much, host Carnel. All right. Yeah. You're quite right. A lot of things can happen. A lot of things can happen if someone gain access to your email account. A lot. They can reset your password, other password, because everything tied down to your email can be gotten. The person can impersonate you using your email, impersonate you using your email to send and maybe gain valuable information from another person. And also the person can access private message. So you're correct. Um, that's good, by the way. So let's just run. So what is cyber security? What is cyber security? So okay, first let me ask, what do you think we are even protecting in cyber security? Okay, the slide is on. Cybersecurity now is simply the practice of protecting systems, networks, and data from unauthorized access, damage, attacks, or misuse of it. So, cybersecurity is the act of protecting our systems, which can be laptops, server, database, protecting of our network, which can be the Wi-Fi, the internet, protecting of our data, which can be your information, your personal information. So, we're protecting it from what? From unauthorized access, from attacks, from damage or misuse. So you're protecting it from people that does not have access to that. So this is what cybersecurity is about. It's just simply the practice of protecting. So some people now, once we hear cybersecurity, there's a lot of misconception though in cybersecurity. Once they tag cybersecurity, they'll be like, this person now. Some say, oh, cybersecurity. Some know cybersecurity as those. I was speaking with someone one day. I was like, cybersecurity is just like those people chasing after Yahoo guys and internet fraudsters, all those things. So it's majorly the practice of protecting these three things: the system, the network, and the data. So now, common misconception, yeah, we don't have much on the slide. So, can we just give some common misconception in cybersecurity? Can someone just answer? Chisom Nubia. Yeah, did I get your name? Sorry if I didn't pronounce your name correctly. Can you just give us one misconception of cybersecurity? Something that is just being said, and maybe it's Chisom, are you there? Okay, thank you.
Good morning. Sorry, good afternoon.
Good morning.
Okay. So I think one of the misconceptions about cybersecurity is the fact that people usually look at the big bag aspect. They'll tell you is a place whereby you earn in 6, 7 figures, and so because of that you just venture into it.
Sure, it's okay. Well, they does have this mindset that's the place for getting a lot of cash. Hemi 1991, 1991. What do you think is a misconception in cybersecurity? It's okay.
Hello, good morning.
Good morning.
Okay, a common misconception would be thinking that cybersecurity involves the use of coding, like we see on hacking only, like we see in movies where just see someone just playing with a bunch of codes, and that is just all they do. I think it is more than that.
Yeah, you're correct, and it's a big misconception. Though a lot of people think that cybersecurity is just about code. Like I said in the beginning, it's not those movie. It's not like what the movie portray. No, once they say cyber, that's why a lot of people actually want to get into cybersecurity. But what they see now on movie, like you have to know coding to a very good depth, it's still valuable, but that's just like a misconception. Daniel, do you want to say something? Mr. Daniel? Okay. All right. So the cyber security is not just about hacking. So, because this is one major misconception a lot of people have. Once they hear cybersecurity, they'll be like, don't you? It's all about hacking. You're going into cybersecurity. You tell someone I'm a cybersecurity professional now, they'll say, oh, he's a hacker. You see, like they just have this mindset that cybersecurity is equal to hacking. Well, that is wrong. The right thing is cybersecurity is equal to defense, prevention, and response. So, and this includes ethical hacking, which is also penetration testing, cloud security, identity and access management, incident response, and network security. So, ethical hacking is just like the testing of systems legally. So, it's like the legal way of hacking. You're not actually hacking like with the mindset to break into system and to steal something. It's just testing of the system legally. So the cloud security protects the cloud platform. Then the identity management. So you have to identify if your role can access the information. So in the military now, you have the word, you hear the word classified information. So it's something classified. So it's not that it's not being open. It's being known, but it's just a set of people. So the incident response, they handle breaches when they happen. So these are still under cybersecurity. So cybersecurity is much broader than just hacking. It's really just broader than hacking. So when people want to play let's say display of a cybersecurity, let's say an image now of cybersecurity, the first thing that comes to your mind is somebody, let's say someone in hoodie in a dark room, just like um ghost kernel. You see the picture now. Once you see that image, you know, oh, this is cybersecurity. This is it. Yeah. Well, cybersecurity is is way more than hacking. So one question for us. Do you think cybersecurity professionals spend most of their time hacking? Can we respond to that? Do you think cybersecurity the professionals, they spend more time hacking? Is that what they do? See them on screen, let's say
On that,
10 hours.
Hello? Can I? Okay. Can I answer that?
All right, go ahead.
Okay. The answer is not really. I think cybersecurity guys do what is also called information gathering. That's reconnaissance, and doing this, sometimes they need to have these social engineering skills. Like, for instance, when you want to test a system, you can visit, like, if like you said, it is something that is confidential. No, not so many people would know about it. So you can visit like a company that you are planning to maybe test their system, and get into their system, their workplace, try to social engineer their client, their staffs, try to get information about their systems from them. You probably be doing this in with the mind of a black art person. So in order to just gain some certain type of information from them. So those kind of skills are different from coding skills. These are social skills, and it is also part of what I think it is also part of what cybersecurity guys do.
Yeah, perfectly said. Perfectly said. Someone else wanted to answer then, but I didn't get the name. Was it Ghost Kernel or who?
Yes, Mr. Godio. Yeah, thank you, Amy. Based on what it's saying, so saying that's absolutely correct. Can actually get that done. And actually, is not cybersecurity is not all about. I said that it first social mind. Now, how you can you actually penetrate into people's uh, conscious, people's actually leading them to think what they actually. Uh, Another thing is also form of engineering. Cybersecurity is also pointing to the engineering part, not art. Like for instance, we have this engineer actually of the event
I think your network is really breaking.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah, I don't know if
Hello?
it's just me. Can others confirm? I can hear you, but there's gap in between your words. The network.
Okay, how about now?
Yeah, it's clear.
Okay, what I also actually saying, based on the engineering part, that in instance, art is not just all about something learning of 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 art. Yeah, to be told that art also cook. So, other thing is what how area, ample app security, cloud security, and up. Meaning it's certain, so first not all
Your network is really breaking. But I get what you're saying. But your network is really breaking. So you've all said well. So like we had them said now, it is not um professionals don't just spend their time hacking. So like the first speaker said, there are social engineering whereby they just target, okay, first of all, have this in mindset, have this in mind. He was speaking about hacking. It's ethical hacking. So when he was saying maybe to get information from the people, it is ethical, meaning that it's legal. You must have had an agreement with maybe the management of the company. So you can't just find um, it's a company, they start breaking into their maybe into their data or something like that. No, it must be ethical. As long as you're a cyber security professional, you must learn. There are laws, there are rules you have to follow. So, or maybe perhaps you're even learning cyber security. It doesn't guarantee breaking into system unethical. So yes, um, professionals don't just spend their time on most of their time hacking. There are a lot of other things they do, information gathering, which even I think that is what even takes most time, gathering a lot of information to know what maybe if you're let's say trying to protect the system or trying to behave like the hacker does the work of the ethical hackers now. So you have to gather information, the public information first. What are the public also seeing? Then you can then try to get the private information, just like what he said by social engineering them. So the cyber security landscape. So cybersecurity exists in the websites, web application, mobile apps, the network, even the cloud system. So one question now. Okay, let me not just ask that question, but just say it now. Cybersecurity exists everywhere you can imagine. So some people think someone recently asked me a question like, does cybersecurity has anything to do with airports? You see, like the airports, because she don't say anything like what links cybersecurity with airports. So you see, but just bear this in mind. it exists everywhere, ranging from your personal devices, ranging from your their information. As long as you have, let me say, as long as you use technology, you should know that yes, literally, let me say, 80% of what we do involves technology. Your data is online. You go to the hospital, your name is being checked in. You're trying to open a bank app, you have to put in your name, you have to put in your address, you have to sign in. Your pictures are online. So it's literally like everywhere. So if you use technology, have it in mind, cybersecurity affects you. If you use technology, cybersecurity affects you. So, and it is highly impossible not to use technology in this our world today. So, one quick question: where do you think cybersecurity is most important today? So, where do we think cybersecurity is most important? Any response? Where in your mind do you think it is most important? Let's get the response. Come, you can give your answers in a chat box. But I think most because of network. So Mario said everywhere data is involved. Well, that's a good response. Everywhere data is involved. Yes, that's the truth. And that's the final truth. The truth is it is important everywhere. Cybersecurity is important everywhere. Not just how will I put it? Some people will just be like, oh, they're protecting their bank. Well, we'll see mostly as we go, as we progress, we'll see mostly. So even okay, let me ask this question. If imagine you're in a cafe now, let's say you're using a public Wi-Fi at a cafe and it's insecured. What do we think can go wrong? What do we think can go wrong if we're using a public Wi-Fi? You're in a cafe. Let's say you want to work, you have a work to do, or maybe you just went to chill there with your friends or your guys. Then and there's public Wi-Fi there, and a lot of people love free Wi-Fi, in quotes, free Wi-Fi. This Wi-Fi is free. So what do you think can go wrong now? Can anything happen there? You're not using your own system, you're not using your own Wi-Fi. Can anything even happen? Because it seems as if nothing is happening. Like you're not at home, so nobody can see you or have access to some of your physical equipment or document there, but you're connected to a public Wi-Fi that is unsecured. Are we still on the call?